Seeking country property. When we were first started looking for country property, I wanted 10 acres, but my husband thought it was too much land. We bought a 5.5 acre in rural Jamaica, and now he wants to acquire an additional 5 acres. What should you consider when looking for a suitable piece of land in the country? Rural, mostly flat land in the mountain, good southern exposure, creek, spring, river, adequate amount of trees, how many acres, what is the nearest town, and is there employment? What laws affect that piece of real estate? It'll be in search and clear, laws regarding subdividing that apply to the land, taxes. Is there public road leading to the property? How far to the parish road? Is there legal easement or right-of-way to the land? This is very important. What kind of fruits grow in that particular area for your orchard? Let's talk about climate. Do you want to live in a place with all 4 seasons, 2 seasons, or whether it is nice year-round like Jamaica? Do you like the rain, the snow, the sun, the heat, the cold? These are questions you have to ask yourself when buying a land for off-grid living. Your location is very important when considering energy generation and climate for growing food. If you are off-grid, that means you are disconnected from the electricity grid, which means you will be producing your own electrical power, either with wind turbines or solar panels, or a combination of the two into a single off-grid power system. You will have to pick a location that is conducive to your wants and needs. Let's talk about land. You need to make sure you can build what you want and live the way you want. This means being off-grid, disconnected from the power grid or grid tie, solar, wind, and producing your own power and water. Let's talk about the land price. When purchasing our property, we chose to purchase directly from the landowner. Affordable pricing is important, but it's not always the case of a good deal or the best place to buy off-grid land. I would recommend working with an attorney to acquire your piece of land and purchase from landowner if all possible. Let's talk about taxes. You want low property tax. Agricultural/farm property is less expensive. Let's talk about access. The access to the property should be less than ideal, at least for the average person. If it's too easy to get there, then it's too accessible to people that you don't want on your land. Let's talk about water, something that's absolutely essential. You need a renewable, dependable, clean water source to survive, point blank. Gravity fed is always the way to go if all possible. There are 3 basic water source types in Jamaica. Rainwater being the main source, surface water such as spring, creek, river, and pond, and underground like a well, which most businesses are the one who use that, not private residents. Let's talk about soil. For agriculture, the ideal soil will be sandy loam. Loam is a term used to describe proportions of 3 basic ingredients in soil: sand, silt, and clay. Clay is a soil that's the finest or the smallest particle. Silt particles are a little bit larger, and the sand a little larger still. Rich soil, ideal climate, and ability to produce large quantities of various crops fit the profile for St. Elizabeth, the parish that has the reputation of being the breadbasket of Jamaica. Let's talk about trees and timber. This is a valuable resource for 3 reasons. First, timber provides privacy. The other very valuable reason for timber is for firewood. And the third, it provides a buffer between you and your neighbors. Let's talk about slope. A flat piece of land is okay, and that's fine. However, a little bit of slope is actually better when it is directing towards a southern slope or a southwest western slope. Finally, let's talk about neighbors. I prefer not to have my neighbors too close to my home. Actually, I would like to have quite a bit of distance between me and my neighbors. Let's sum it up. Come up with your initial investment. Choose an off-grid community. Choose a place to live that can provide wind and solar energy. Buy land where you can get water from a river, creek, spring, or pond and install a septic tank. Is there enough land, flat land facing the appropriate direction to grow produce? Does the building site face south to allow it for passive solar home design and active solar panels? Narrow down your choices and visit your area. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share, and bless up from Yard Maranatha.